Hello everyone, this is DJ Dimaliuat and welcome to Project Six Figures. And for this episode, we have Allan Ngo. Right? He's the founder of Digital Solopreneur, wherein he helps one-person businesses write storytelling emails, which really stands out from the crowd and helps you get your message across. And yeah, she also has a 4-year-old daughter, di ba? Wherein pag hindi daw siya nagsusulat ng email, nakikipaglaro siya rito. Tickle fighting, yan. Yan yung kwento ng buhay niya. And really having fun with his business today. Right? I met Allan sa TGFI Summit, I think 2-3 years ago, right? Wherein we shared the stage as well. And of course, he has been really doing this business and coaching a lot of different entrepreneurs and small businesses as well. Right, so I think it's best if si Allan yung magpakilala ng sarili niya. So bro, kindly share us your brief background, your story, and what's your main business sa ngayon. So take it away.
Thanks for the invite, bro. Yeah, for now, yung business ko right now is I'm helping yun nga, one-person businesses, bale mga, whether you have your own products, mga information products, whether you're an advisor, a real estate agent, kumbaga if you need help with following up, yun yung titulungan ko. Because when we think of, especially sa Pinoy, diba, when we think of emails, magbenta sa emails, spam agad na iisip natin.
Yeah.
And yun yung opposite ng ginagawa natin, no?
Okay.
We send emails na napapansin talaga na parang kwentuhan lang ang feel. Okay. And that's how a lot of that's how I sell, and my students sell a lot of their products.
Wow.
Is through those kinds of emails. So parang it reads like entertainment and recommends like a friend. Hindi siya yung hard selling, hindi siya pushy. So yun yung ginagawa namin, and I think you were asking me how I got started in this.
Yeah.
Actually,
paano ko ba napunta dyan?
Yeah, actually it started with failure. Actually, nasa theme tayo since work from home. Yung buhok rin medyo parang pang work from home na.
Tumaba na yung buhok mo eh.
Tumaba na. It's on brand. Kaya medyo hindi natin inayos yan para makita. Actually, ito medyo bihis na ako sa lagay na to. So the way I got started was actually through failure. I was burned out ako sa corporate job. And while I had a corporate job, going back, siguro, I finished accountancy, and supposedly ang career path ko is to go to mga SGV, etc. Then I read yung book na a friend of mine gave me the book, yung Rich Dad Poor Dad. Yeah. So parang nagbago yung isip. I think a lot of people, entrepreneurs right now, medyo nadaanan yung libro na yun. Diba?
Oo.
Funny, I think one time on stage, tinanong kami anong mga influential book that changed our lives. Tapos pare-pareho kami lahat ng sagot, which is that book. It made me change my mind about how to earn, kumbaga, how money works.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, basically sa book na yon, talks about passive income, how to see assets, how to view things as assets or liability.
Yeah.
And nakita ko ang importante really to create that passive income stream or kung ano man is you have to be on the front line. Kumbaga, you have to learn how to sell, you have to learn how to market. Isipin mo, I was in accountancy pa. So may sales, may operations, then may accountancy pa. Ang layo ko. So one of the things na naisip ko, I parang hindi match yung gusto kong gawin sa career path. So eventually, I started off with a bank. So hindi rin sales, but medyo nasa gitna. Operations. But I got a little burnt out from that. Then kami naman ng friend ko na nag-recommend sa akin ng book, we started out a franchise business, thinking yun yung mindset about passive income. But at the same time, we were too young na tingin namin, madali lang yan kasi system na nga, di ba? Pera na lang yan. Parang, apparently hindi. Especially since it's a restaurant business, ang daming moving parts. So, feeling ko nga glorified employee lang kami because may franchisor, sumusunod kami sa kanila. Then issues sa equipment, tao. It was too much to handle for me at that age.
Okay.
And so, palpak na sa burnt out sa corporate, palpak sa negosyo. Parang like, hindi ko alam saan ako lulugar. Kasi yun naman yung waste na kumita, di ba? So that was the time na parang kami noon friend ko, mga 2 weeks apart lang kasi birthday namin. So every birthday namin, he would ask, itong age na tayo, ito na age natin, ito ba yung nung nagplano tayo ng buhay, are we where we should be? Parang ganon. So pareho kami hindi. And that was the time na parang kailangan namin ng break. So
Okay.
he told me about an opportunity to apply sa isang scholarship program na
Okay.
mag-aaral ka sa China, gano'n. And I haven't been accepted into any scholarship program until then. So nung natanggap ako doon, so feeling ko it was a sign.
Okay.
I quit my job, flew to China, actually half year dito, half year sa China. Then
Okay.
when I came back, parang medyo refreshed din. It was parang parang na-reset yung buhay ko at that time.
Okay.
Having said that, pagbalik ko, parang part na ako ng unemployment rate sa Pilipinas. So, nagko-contribute ako dun. So, syempre, pag-apply ka ng job, hindi naman agad-agad, and I was applying online. Then, that was the time when, since nasa online na ako, type in the magical words, diba? How to make money online.
Yeah.
And that's where I got into freelancing na na-realize ko, uy, totoo palang kaya kumita online. Kasi ang
Okay.
alam ko sa online, scam eh. Diba? Parang imposible kumita online. At especially at that time, like it was early 2010s, yun yung experience ko. And nung nakumita ako, like, my take-home pay was like 4x my net pay as an assistant bank manager. It's like, legit to ah. Because ako diretso eh. No one taught me. So alam ko legit. So, after the project ended, I helped out sa family business namin. But yung idea of earning online, hindi ko matanggal sa isip ko.
Okay.
So, I started doing vlogging. Lahat in-trinay ko. Social media vlogging. And sa paggawa ko noon, wala actually kinita for a couple of years until one day, I linked up with my site kasi that time was related to Mandarin Chinese.
Okay.
A friend, a connection, meron siyang book. Actually, he's a Caucasian. He has a book on how to learn Chinese. So, medyo funny yung irony. But sabi niya, sige, bigyan kita ng 3 copies, i-raffle mo. Tapos, kung may gustong bumili, ito yung link. So, what I did is, I emailed that to my subscribers. Sabi ko, here's the 3 winners ng book. If you're interested, ito yung link sa book. If gusto mo. Tapos yun, may pumasok na sale. Tapos napansin ko, over time, the more emails I send, the more money I make.
Okay.
Tapos napansin ko, since I'm doing this part-time, kailangan pili talaga ako sa oras. Like, if I do this early in the morning or late at night, syempre yung konting oras na yun, ipapasok ko sa activity na would give me the best return. So at that time, it was running ads na automatic na, then writing emails that would convert my subscribers to customers. So, so since then, one thing led to another. Then, yun nga, may mga nagtatanong na how I do it. So, that's what I do right now. I help people with getting conversions and sales from emails.
Nice. Ang galing. So, aksidente, no? Ang galing. Tapos yun nga, kumbaga parang, it's just, may biglang napansin mo na lang, no? Pero di ba, sabi mo, may list ka na yung subscribers eh. Di ba? San yun ang galing? Kasi syempre, you've been sending emails, tapos yun nga, may mga bumibili na pala. Ayun. Saan ang galing yung initial list mo?
Great question. Actually, yun nga, di ba, if you will notice, di ba, sa online, kasi sa atin, di ba, usually pag inisip natin magbenta sa email, ibig sabihin like spam agad, no?
Yeah.
Pero kung iisipin natin, like if you go to, like for now, like while we're talking, last time I checked, when you go to Zalora, may banner pop-up lalabas.
Yeah.
They will offer you 350 pesos if you sign up. If for your first purchase, if you sign up.
Okay.
Diba? Isipin natin, analyze lang natin konti. Ibig sabihin nun, they're willing to pay us 350 pesos in exchange for our email address.
Yeah.
Right? Alam naman natin, negosyante itong mga to, di ba?
Tama.
Hindi naman nila gagawin yon kapag hindi nila mababawi.
Tama.
So, sa totoo lang, ang sinasabi nila sa atin is, ang email address natin, at the minimum, 350 pesos yung value. Kasi sure, mababawi nila yun, di ba?
Galing.
So, having that mindset, if you notice yung mga ganon, yung mga nag-give away ng free ganyan, in exchange for your email address, know that, alam nila yung value ng email. Hindi alam ng consumers usually, but alam ng mga entrepreneurs, di ba? So, in that sense, kailangan may rason ka to get the email address.
Okay.
So, at that time, So, sa akin kasi it's more of learning Mandarin Chinese. So, gumawa ako ng PDF lang.
Okay.
Nag-hire lang ako ng somebody from Fiverr.com to create a
Okay.
cover.
Okay.
Then, the ebook was 8 Chinese idioms that make you sound like a local. Parang gano'n.
Wow. Simple lang siya.
So,
Maiksi lang
simple lang,
siya.
oo.
Oo. Oo.
Maiksi lang, like idiom, ano ibig sabihin ng paano basahin yung idiom. Kasi pag sinabi mo to, like kumari sa Pilipinas, pag may foreigner, biglang sinabi, ano ba, Noipi or something like
Yeah.
gano'n na, parang tayo na makakaalam, uy, okay to ah. So, yun yung equivalent niya in
Yeah.
Mandarin.
Yeah.
So, parang mga terms nila. So, yun yung pinamigay ko in exchange for their email address.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
that's how I started getting that. Yun nga, pag may makilala ka online, kung gusto
Yeah.
mag-share. So, that's how I started getting the subscribers.
Ang galing, ang galing. Tapos yun nga, parang targeted market siya di ba? Kasi nga, they wanna learn Mandarin. And then when you sold or shared, actually nag-raffle ka lang ng free book, may mga nanalo and then eventually may bumili, ganon. So, how did you learn? Kasi obviously, sa simula pa lang, nakabenta ka kaagad eh. So, obviously ngayon, mas magaling ka ng sumulat. Yun nga, story-based. Pero even nung nagsisimula ka, I'm sure hindi pa naman ganun kagaling at kaganda, pero nakakabenta na. So, it shows na even baguhan can really do what you did.
Right.
Di ba?
Right.
Parang ganun eh. So,
Totoo,
how long have you
actually,
been doing this?
Siguro I started that story. Siguro nag-start nung tinype ko yung how to make money online. I imagine that was around late 2010. Then yung
Okay.
freelancing ko was around siguro early 2011.
Okay.
So between 2011 to 2013, experimental stage.
Yeah, yeah.
2013 na I believe yung sale na yon.
Okay, okay.
And doon nangyari. And siguro how I started was actually wala like what I do now. I now know na it's called like direct response marketing.
Okay.
Na specifically email copywriting, email
Yeah.
marketing. But before, wala akong idea nun.
Kung anong tawag.
Wala akong idea sa mga terms na yon. I mean, we grew up, di ba bro? Wala pang internet eh, di ba? So, nobody grew up thinking they will make money in the internet because it doesn't exist. So, lahat tayo, kahit anong age, especially mga lumaki ng wala pang internet, kung may nakikita kayong success ngayon, hindi yun natural.
Okay.
Sinadya,
Okay.
inaral ng mga tao, sinadya nilang matuto. So sa akin, the way I started was, tinitignan ko lang actually ano yung mga emails sa inbox ko na nakukuha attention ko.
Yeah, tama.
Or napapabili ako. Doon lang talaga ako nagsimula. Kasi accountant nga ako by practice. Hindi ako writer per se. Numbers guy talaga ako. So, I just, parang kung ano nakita kong nag-click sa akin, I ask myself, ba't ito nag-click sa akin? Ano ba yung sinabi niya? I will try to model it. Then, over time, masasanay ka. Then you will look for different angles. You will invest in more trainings para mahasa. Para syempre, you don't just want to blend in the crowd, di ba? You want to have your own voice stand out.
Yeah.
Doon na akong simula. Nag-model lang ako sa nakikita ko and trying to reverse engineer before I even invest in course.
Ang galing, ang galing. Sige, kwento mo nga sa amin, ano yung mga, give us a few sample products that you've sold through email. Di ba? Para at least magka-idea yung mga tao na, ito yung mga diverse products that you can sell. Kasi you started with that book ba yun, ebook?
Yeah, yun ebook.
Ebook.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if anyone doesn't know what an ebook is, basically, ano lang siya, digital version ng isang book like sa Kindle or in many cases, PDF lang. Na you can write in an MS Word and export as a PDF. That can be an ebook na. Sa iba-ibang industry, siguro aside sa akin, baka mas maganda pa like even sa students ko.
Okay.
Meron ngang, I even have a student, his name is Billy. He's actually a member of my program. But ano siya, before I even had the program, yun, nag-uusap na kami. He was laid off when it was around 2016, I believe, na lay off siya. Natanggal siya sa trabaho. And he was IT programmer siya.
Okay.
So, he was already blogging. Then later on, naisip niya to create an ebook. Sabi ko nga later on, nakapatayo siya ng bahay based from his online course and ebook. And yung niche niya, something most people never heard of.
Okay.
So it's called yung CCNA, Certified Cisco Network Admin.
Okay.
So what he does is, yung ebook niya, binibenta niya through emails. tinuturuan lang nila tinuturuan niya paano makapasa yung mga tao to get that certification.
Okay.
Tapos ang approach niya is Taglish. Taglish yung libro niya. Kasi
Okay.
technical, di ba? Network yun eh.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
tinagalog Taglish. So yun, isang, kumbaga, obscure na yun na niche. I even have a student, si Carlo. He's a good friend na he's in the life insurance naman. And hindi siya yung type na, ayaw niya yung nag-approach ng strangers.
Yeah, yeah.
Hindi niya style yun. So what he does is, ganun din siya, nagbe-build siya ng email list siya. He published a book, physical book
Okay.
naman sa kanya. Then, nagbe-build siya ng list, he's giving away chapters from his book. Then, kapag nagsisend siya ng email para, nagtuturo siya ng tao about finances, etc.
Yeah.
So, ang maganda is, by doing that, of course, hindi na niya kailangan mag-follow up personally, one by one. But at the same time, tuwing nakakuha sila ng email, natututo sila. And when they think of him, hindi na nila naiisip siya as an agent lang. Parang authority na rin siya.
Yeah,
diba?
okay.
Authority. So, when he sends an email, may free, parang I'm offering free consultation.
Yeah.
Ito yung Calendly link to book a call. Then, send siya ng email. Then, yun, pinakita nga yan sa group namin that in one email, nakabook siya ng 7 calls.
Wow.
And from the 7 calls, he was able to close 4.
Nice.
For clients online. So, parang, that's a different way of thinking about it na ikaw na yung nilalapitan, hindi ikaw yung namin ng sarili mo.
Yeah.
And,
ganda nun
so yeah, yun yung mga industries, of course, sa akin sa marketing. I've also sold real estate course training, book selling, even freelancing trainings. So, yun, Mandarin Chinese, stock market, doon yung mga industries na nakabenta ako.
Nice.
And yes, the students pa, iba-iba pa. Like, may mga photography, iba sa videos. So, I think actually, in my opinion, email kasi, if you think about it, di ba bro, tayo, sa social media, daming platforms.
Yeah.
And hindi naman tayo lahat nasa, like, kung saang social media platform ka, posible wala ako doon.
Tama,
and meron akong platform na nandun ako, wala ka.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, there's one thing that we have in common, and that's an email address.
Tama.
Diba? Kasi even the social media platforms, kailangan mag-join ka through an email address.
Tama.
Para mapilihan ka ng account, diba? And even sa Lazada, if I'm not mistaken, Lazada, Amazon, you can't just buy their products. You have to register first, diba?
Yeah.
Hindi ka nila papayagan unless ibigay email address mo.
Tama.
So, in many ways, like yung email is our digital DNA, diba? Kasi yung identity natin eh.
Ang ganda nun
Yeah, so yun yung parang hindi madalas makita ng tao. So, it's one of the best ways to communicate with a person, to follow up. And wala akong maisip na industry na hindi matutulungan of a way that would communicate to build that trust, to build that follow-up to their audience. No? So, if you do it incorrectly, syempre may spam ka, di ba? But if you're a friend, di ba? Sabi ko nga what we write, we don't write emails actually. Our technique in writing is we get to know you, the reader. In fact, ang ginagawa namin is we get to know you, and yung sinusulat namin emails feels like we tore out a page of your diary and read it back to you. Parang ganyan, yung very personal yung approach namin. So yun yung approach namin for emails, and yeah, I think anyone can benefit from it.
Ang galing, no? Ang ganda na sinabi mo na any industry pa pwede. No? Kasi nga parang it's one platform na pwede lahat eh. Tama, sabi nila pag bata nasa Instagram, nasa Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, hindi mo na alam kung saan mo sila kukunin. But yeah, everyone has their own, at least their primary email address. Right. Diba? That they would really subscribe in. Ang galing. So, you've been, sige bro.
Bro, yung email natin, matanda na yun eh. Like, bihira natin pala yung email address natin.
Tama. Yeah, yung kung legit talaga, if really you're giving your legit email address, ayaw mong palitan kasi ang hirap ng daming minamanage, di ba?
Tama.
Yung marireceive yung gusto mong ma-receive talaga. So, I like it. I like it that you pointed that that way. No, kasi a lot of people probably would parang not look at it na gano'n na pwede pala. Di ba? Sometimes di gusto nila, chinachat lang, gano'n. But I like it na for whatever industry or what you're doing. Ako, I have people in the life insurance industry as well. and in real estate. Ang ganda nung sinend mo na lang yung Calendly mo, di ba? Tapos may sila napipili kung kailan ka pwede.
Oh,
Ganon, di ba?
correct, correct.
So, ako, I got something from it. Dapat nga ganon, no? Ito yung Calendly ko, pili ka dyan, ito yung available kong time. So, hindi na mahihirapan,
Right.
no, na
Right.
maghahabulan pa kayo ng schedule. Ganon, di ba? Ang galing
Correct,
nun, ang
correct.
galing nun, ang galing nun. Alright, sige. So, you've been doing this for the past probably 7 years. Yun na yung talagang profitable, no? Kasi from
Right.
2013 to right now, and your income has grown and you're even coaching a lot of people right now. Diba? So, and you believe that whatever, especially for solopreneurs, no, kung yun nga, sila lang, meron silang product, they should be doing email talaga. You believe that?
Yep, definitely. Kasi one of the reasons din na, ito pa nga hindi pa natin na-discuss, but when we think of emails, when I think of emails, I think of it as an asset. Hindi siya yung parang disposable na pag nag-take out ka ng pizza, may paper plate, plastic spoon na tatapon mo afterwards. Hindi kasi one of the reasons na tinatanong sa akin is hanggang kailan, kasi most people, like you mentioned, no, parang hindi nila naisip yung emails. If maisip man nila, parang afterthought na. Gagawin ko ito lahat, magsusulat ako ng email. Parang dinadagdag lang nila.
Okay.
parang
ganun ako
mag-asawa
minsan.
ko, ito yung para sa
I have to admit. I have an email list. Bihira lang ako mag-email with them.
Right. Kasi ito yung thinking na most ang tao ganun. Like when we think of ads, given na yan, more ads, di ba? More sales or more leads. But in reality, emails are also ads. Diba? Ads siya na you get, actually mas maganda pa siya sa ads in the sense that, so the way emails work, you have to have a software, di ba, to send mass emails. And those softwares, fixed price yan. Like kung may 5,000 subscribers ka, ito yung fixed price. 10,000 medyo mas mataas. Having said that, once you have, sabihin natin may 5,000 subscribers ka, you can send multiple emails to them. Unlike sometimes, kung sa Facebook page, fans mo na sila. And alam naman natin, si Facebook, nililimit lagi yung reach.
Yeah, may algorithm Oo eh.
Right, di ba? Kung may 1,000 fans ka, mag-post ka, sabihin natin 18% lang. Last na, matagal ko nakita, no? But I know na only a fraction of people will read it.
Sabi nila, 1% na nga lang daw ngayon, bro.
1% lang. So 1% lang. Actually, yung 1% lang makikita sa feed, di ba?
Sa feed,
so sa 1% na yun, di mo pa sure kung sino talaga yung magbabasa. Dadaan lang siya. Di ba? So, you even have to boost, di ba? Para makita ng...
Tama.
Kumbaga, fans mo na sila, you have to pay.
Gagastos ka pa. Tama.
Gagastos ka pa.
Yeah.
So, unlike sa email na, pag subscriber mo sila, when you send an email, unless mapunta sa spam, but sabihin natin, in theory, 100% will see it.
Yeah.
Diba?
Tama.
Then a few of them will, like a portion of them will open it. But at least lahat sila may equal chance makita, diba?
Tama.
Nag-post ko pa lang, hindi na nakarating sa kanila. They didn't even have a chance to read it. So, actually, emails gives you multiple chances to show them your offer. Diba? And ginagawa namin is, hindi natin pinupush. Parang we use a story, analogy, we explain things. Then, there's an option for them to explore more, to buy, or to book a call with you. So sa akin, like generally, pag tinatanong sa akin, hanggang kailan ako dapat mag-email? Walang specific sagot dun eh. Kasi ang binabalik ko is, hanggang kailan mo ba gusto kumita?
Yeah.
Kasi generally, the more emails you send, like the higher the sales, the conversion. And if you're talking to people na interested talaga sa topic mo, di ba? Kaya nga dapat yung lead magnet, yung kanina, di ba? Yung pinamimigay ko, yung ebook, is very targeted to people who are
related to that.
Yeah, so yung gusto talaga nila matuto. So the more excited sila makita yung emails mo. So dapat doon pa lang tama yung taong kinukuha natin. Kasi kung mali, ano yun? Siyempre, mag-unsubscribe sila, no?
Okay,
So generally, the more emails you send, the more money you make. And yun nga, if you have that mindset that these are ads as well, diba? In fact, mas masusulit mo pa, ang dami mong attempts, diba? Ang dami mong attempts.
Tama.
Each attempt mo doesn't mean, kasi diba minsan we have a thinking na pag the more we sell, parang withdraw yun sa goodwill, value, deposit. The way we try to sell it is walang difference between value and selling.
Okay.
Kumbaga, the emails, kumbaga kahit nagbebenta ka, I write it like that's what I preach. No? I write it in a way na parang it will be worth their time to read
Okay, yeah, dapat
na
ganun.
regardless
Oo.
of bumili sila or hindi.
Tama,
So,
tama.
pag ganun yung thinking mo, tira ka lang ng tira ng email
Tama,
kasi alam
tama,
mo,
tama.
di ba?
Nagbibigay ka ng value. Oo.
Oo, the reason of takot tayo is, kasi alam mo alok lang yun, walang
Oo,
value mo
oo,
makuha, kaya tatakot
oo.
ka. Pero kung
Oo.
alam mong may matutunan sila doon, edi, di ba, why not? Why not
Yeah,
send
tama,
emails?
tama,
So,
tama.
so yeah, yun yung I guess the approach that I take dun
Tama.
sa
I like it.
email.
Tama yun. Ang ganda nun eh. Ang ganda nung thinking na yun na hindi ako nagbebenta lang eh. Nagbibigay ako ng value. Kaya nga
Mm.
maganda yung sinasabi mo
Right.
story-based. You're actually changing
Mm.
some of my beliefs then and concepts no na dapat talaga. I mean, of course, that's why it's good to listen to you no that you've been doing it for a very long time. Kasi minsan, yun nga, katulad dito, pag narinig to ng mga listeners, ay okay, maganda nga pala yung email, no? When I heard you talking dun sa TGFI, oo nga pala, no? Kailangan ginagawa ko yan. But dapat may constancy eh. Di ba? Dapat,
Right.
yun nga, because it becomes a habit and then it becomes part of you. If hindi mo siya ginagawa
Right.
regular, nakakalimutan natin na important pala siya. We get hooked, let's say, puro Facebook, di ba?
Correct.
Parang ganun eh. Like kaya nga ako, sometimes I really post the episodes more in YouTube first before Facebook. Kasi nga sometimes sa Facebook, dinadaanan lang eh. 'Di ba? But in YouTube, if you really go there, you really want to learn and watch it, 'di ba?
Right.
So
Correct.
these are people who really want to learn. That's why there's a YouTube version of it kasi these are the
Yeah.
people who gusto talaga nila din naka-playlist yan, ganon.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
like what you're saying, no? Ibig sabihin, yun nga, anyone who's really serious about growing their business should really do emails. No, because
Right.
that's what you're experiencing and you have a lot of, students that's been successful as well. Right? So,
Bro,
sige.
to go back, I think I lost my train of thought kanina.
Sige.
Bigla akong
Sorry,
naalala.
sorry.
Why it's great for... No, it's my
Okay.
fault. No, why it's great for one-person businesses. Going back to my point about it being assets
Okay.
is because ang maganda sa email is you could tell your own story na you control the narrative. So,
Okay.
let me explain. Nabanggit mo, maganda nga sinabi mo about Facebook. Di ba? Pag pinost mo, sandali lang yan, then may new thing na naman.
Tama.
May new thing na naman. It's about the latest thing. Ang
Yeah.
maganda with email is, pag nag-subscribe sila sa'yo, you can line up yung mga emails mo automatically. So, it's called yung autoresponder.
Yeah.
Once they subscribe, email 1, masisend. Email 2, masisend. Email
Tama.
3. So doon, pwede mo ikwento yung values mo, pwede mo ikwento yung offers mo, pwede mo ikwento yung, di ba, yung background mo. You
Yeah.
can build that bond na yung story, ikaw mag-create. Kasi pag pumasok sa emails mo, pumapasok sila sa mundo mo eh.
Tama.
Di ba? Sa mundo mo. You set the rules, you set the story, you set the
Yeah.
culture. So, pwede mong pakita, like, ito yung mga group ko. Like, for you guys, kaya gusto namin are people na ethical magbenta, right? They always
Tama.
see they always treat the customer first, di ba? Hindi commission, ganyan. So
Tama.
parang you will attract the same people kasi with the email list. Something I heard that very smart, no? We don't necessarily attract people that we want, but we attract people we attract
who we
who
are.
we are.
Yeah.
We attract who we are, right? So parang that's your way of saying who you are.
Yeah.
And pwede mo makakwento yung story na yon sa email. And at the same time, itong autoresponder na to, pwede siya maging sales sequence, no? Na may pumasok, yung sunod-sunod na emails na yon, nagbebenta na yon para sa'yo. Na magugulat ka na, ba't may mga book akong calls, wala naman akong sinend na emails.
Yeah.
Right? So, yun yung isang maganda. Kasi yun yung problem with a one-person operation na, syempre limited lang din yung time mo.
Tama.
Diba? And you can't really scale, wala ka pa sa position to hire. At least the technology can be your 24/7 sales machine.
Yeah. Ang galing nun. Yun nga eh. Kumbaga, yeah, there's at least para kami secretary na, di ba, na automatically nagsisend ng emails na at least yung first 7 or first 10 emails mo kasi nai-schedule yun eh. Di ba? Ganon.
Right.
So, but do you suggest na talagang dapat naka-specific industry and niche ka when you build your list and then hiwa-hiwalay mo siya kesa general tapos tsaka mo siya ipa-farm out?
It would be easier to start up with a niche, specific niche.
Okay.
Para kasi minsan nakaka-overwhelm eh. Ano ba yung pag-uusapan namin sa email?
Tama.
Na ang lawak-lawak nung topic. So, like for example, when I started with the personal finance niche, it was specifically sa stock market.
Okay.
It was specifically promoting yung Truly Rich Club ni
Okay.
Brother
Yeah.
Vinicius.
Okay.
So, super niche talaga ako nun.
Yeah.
Kasi I had super limited time. Ang gusto ko lang ma-attract talaga are people who are already interested dun sa program.
Okay.
So, gumawa na ako ng tutorial on reviewing the product.
Okay.
Ganon ka-niche talaga. Doon ako
Okay.
nagsimula. Isang sub-niche na, kumbaga niche na ng personal finance, super specific pa to one product.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Okay.
that's how I actually got started.
Okay.
And eventually, later on, you can expand naman.
Tama.
So, kasi it's easier to create a lead magnet, it's easier to create the message, di ba?
I would also think kasi na yung people who are just starting, kunyari, talagang totally newbie, never ever sent an email for marketing pa. I think it will be easier if they have really that specific niche kesa yung sobrang wide. Like ako kasi niche ko is really, helping people to really grow in their businesses, no? Or at least think that they can make good money in business. Medyo wide siya eh. And it will be harder for people na, yun nga, sige, ano bang industry gusto kong pasukin, di ba? Ganon. So dapat may specific. Even ako, I'm having that experience na, sige, ano nga ba talagang pag-uusapan? Parang ganyan. Masyadong wide, ganon. Although I have this platform na yun nga, different businesses talaga siya. So I feed this to them already, gano'n. But yun nga, kung you really wanna sell, 'di ba? Or make this a business in email marketing, it should be a certain industry or certain niche or even certain product just like what you did. I think people who are starting out, it will be easier for them to grasp. No, na ito na dito ko lang siya gustong pumunta, kahit ko konti lang yung subscriber ko, 'di ba? Ganon. So,
alam mo, funny niche, that's exactly the reason why we met each other.
Yeah.
Kasi, if you guys remember, inintroduce ako ni DJ na digital solopreneur.
Yeah.
Broad din siya, yung digital solopreneur. Actually, pareho tayo if you think about it. Broad digital solopreneur.
Yeah.
So it was through feedback from my colleagues, my friends na, alam mo, when we think about you as parang the email guy, email marketing.
Okay.
So doon ako napaisip na parang in-encourage nila ako to parang own it na lang. I mean, you'll do the digital solopreneur stuff, yung iba-iba.
Yeah.
Sa'yo, alam mo yon. But sa ibang tao, parang hindi ka nila pinpoint.
Tama.
So that's how I started to focus solely talking about email marketing.
Yeah.
Because una, gusto ko siya gawin and I see people getting results from it. And it was easier for me to attract speaking engagements. Kasi alam nila, pag invite nila ako, I need someone to speak on this.
Tama.
Nila ako
I like it.
Diba?
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons na na-invite ako din with sa TGFI because I think around that time it was affiliate marketing, email marketing. So ako yung naisip to involve because of that. And kung iba kasing, if I was just digital solopreneur, parang hindi nila alam ano lalagay, saan ilalagay.
Tama.
Or anday mong ka-competition.
Anong differentiator mo? Tama, sa different speakers, gano'n.
Yeah. So yun yung benefit din of doing that, no? And starting out small then expanding. I'm sure nakakatakot to start out small kasi baka you're ignoring most of the market.
Tama.
But at the same time, kung you're starting out, it makes your message kasi kung super broad naman, kalaban mo din lahat ng mga super broad na influencers na, di ba?
Yeah.
So might as well start off with say stay-at-home moms, di ba? Or single dads na ikaw agad maiisip nila. Then later, you can expand kapag may audience ka na.
Ang galing nun. Ang ganda nun. Actually, yeah. Ang ganda ng sinabi mo. Kasi nagiging authority ka, nagkakaroon ka ng name, di ba? And then you can attract more clients kasi directed. Yun nga, just like yung interview ko with Julian Canita, di ba? Eventually, nag-zero in siya. Facebook lang ako. Actually, Facebook ads nga lang, not even Facebook group. So ngayon, pag sinabing Allan Ngo, email marketing talaga. Not even the whole digital solopreneur. Kasi it's even, ang dami actually pwedeng gawin digitally. Di ba? So malilito ka rin as a person, malilito rin yung audience mo. But yun nga, just like the reason why I reached out to you, I know when it comes to email marketing, right? You're one of the best, if not the best, in the Philippines, no, in terms of that. Kasi na-establish mo na yung brand mo in terms of that. Diba? So, yun, ang ganda nun.
This exact practice of that niching, di ba? yung
Yeah.
pinag-usapan natin. And I think siguro one thing that people can realize is you don't have to have permission to do this. Like nung ginawa ko, I promoted myself as, yun nga, finocus ko sa email marketing. Wala, hindi naman ako nagpaalam kung kahit kanino. Sino ba po kayo ba akong papaalam?
Yeah.
Usually, just have to ask permission from ourselves to put ourselves out there. So I think that's one of the siguro key, hindi ba siya napag-usapan, but yun nga, yung permission, wala kang pagtatanungan yun eh. You
I
just
like
have to
that.
put it out there. And
I like
as
that.
long as you give value, ang magbibigay, eventually magva-validate nun is yung audience mo.
Yeah.
Diba? Kasi if you give out crap, talagang wala mangyari
Tama.
sa name mo.
Tama.
It will only grow if you give out the value. And yun yung ultimate validation.
Yeah.
I remember recently, I have a friend, an author friend, na nagpatulong siya sa akin with his social media posts.
Okay.
May account siya. But syempre, di ako social media guy. But the good thing about like email copywriting is, when you think about copywriting kasi is, hindi siya yung parang brand advertising na nakikita mo si Palmolive, yung mga awareness. What the way we advertise is may specific call to action na may action dapat. Pag napanood mo to, register ka dito, watch ka ng video. So applicable siya actually. So that kind of writing, it's called copywriting.
Yeah.
Then kung isipin mo para siyang roots ng puno. So yung puno, pag nag-grow, may sanga-sanga na yan. So ang ginagawa ko is email. Using that skill specifically for email. Other people use that for LinkedIn, other for Facebook posts.
Yeah.
So magkaka-relate sila. So yun yung gusto ko sa skill na to. So he asked me for help dito. And nakita ko maganda yung post niya, pero it sounds a little bit like an announcement.
Okay.
Kaya ang gusto namin engagement. So medyo ni Dr. Bello ko siya, no? Ni medyo makeover konti dito, galaw-galaw lang dito. Tapos konti, liposuction dito. Tapos sabi niya, medyo hesitant siya kasi tinanong niya lahat ng friends niya, yung mga revised post namin. It's a bit too long daw. It's a bit too long. Pero pinost na rin niya anyway.
Okay.
Tapos like 40 minutes later, siguro parang mga 80 comments na agad.
Wow.
Tapos an hour or two later, mga 100, 200 na. Tapos so much na binoost na niya. Okay. Tapos pinost din niya sa personal account niya. Eventually, umabot siya sa mga 800 comments. Halo na siguro yung responses niya.
Yeah.
So, ang point ko lang din is, parang everything we have to test it out. Everything we have to test it out. Kasi isipin mo, yun na yung closest friends niya, yung pinakakatiwala niya. Sabi nila too long, di ba?
Too long.
But ang real validation talaga is sino ba yung audience natin? Kasi sila yung magboboto. Sila magsasabi kung mahaba o hindi.
Tama.
Di ba? So if you want to niche down, ang mag-validate talaga yung market mo. Okay. Maybe sabihin ng friends mo, ganito, ganyan, magko-conflict. But if deep inside na feeling mo bagay sa'yo to, try it out on a smaller scale and see yung response ng tao. And kung wala talagang response, di balik na lang ulit. Kaysa super large ng scale na it takes a lot of time to validate.
Tama.
And it's yun lang siguro. You don't need permission, and the ultimate validation yung sa market mo.
Ang ganda nun. Tama, ang ganda nun sinabi mo na hindi mo kailangan maghumingi ng permission na ito yung brand ko. Diba? Dito mo ako makikilala. Ganon. You can just decide and you make sure you give value. And then eventually, your audience will tell you naman kung they really acknowledge it. Sige, Allan, thank you. We learned a lot with this conversation. Parang na tayo nag-free training actually. Diba? So, but if people would want to catch you, where and if maybe you have upcoming programs, where do they go?
So I actually have a free program sa email marketing.
Wow.
Just to see for you to get the chance to see if it's something that you like to do.
Nice.
You can go to digitalsolopreneur.com/join EMCC. EMCC is Email Marketing Crash Course para madali tandaan.
Join-EMCC?
One word lang.
Okay, join EMCC. Okay. I'll put it here in the video. digitalsolopreneur.com/join-EMCC. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. Sige, that's good. So doon. And then of course, they can add you in Facebook?
Yeah, so I do have a Facebook group if
Yeah.
anyone's interested. It's called Email Marketing Philippines.
Oh, I'll join
So
that na
yeah,
rin. Sige. Email Marketing
yeah, cool,
Philippines.
cool.
That's good. Sige, so doon na lang para at least, di ba, mas marami, unlimited yung pwede mag-join. Kaya, Email Marketing
Yep.
Philippines. Yan. And I'm sure you'll be posting also in our group, di ba, para at least to
Mm,
invite them. Again, it's allowed to do it. Especially for after this
right.
video when they watch it and they're really interested. Again, we need further learning eh. Di ba? Ngayon, we got inspired and then probably if they want to be coach, mas maganda yon. So you're giving a free course and then you have a free Facebook group. Doon pa lang sobrang value na katulad nga ng sabi ni Kobe, no? Yung nagbigay ng feedback sa'yo, grabe. Sabi niya, so
Yeah,
much
yeah.
value in the free course. How much more kapag yun ang maging coach ka na nila. Alright, sige Alan, one last question. We call this the six-figure question. If you don't have a business, wala ka pang ibang racket ngayon, whatever, maybe you're employed or unemployed, and you're just starting right now, but you have all your knowledge and skills and experience, your network, meron na yan sa'yo. Anong business yung sisimulan mo and why?
Yeah, I would still focus on yung digital product business.
Okay,
So
digital
ebook, online
products.
courses. Kasi especially with like as of the time of recording, we're still under quarantine.
Yeah.
And from my experience, like the past 2 months sa quarantine tayo, this has actually been some of the busiest times ng business ko. Actually, after natin mag-usap, this is the day after my launch.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
parang I don't look the best right now. So magpapahinga ako because sa akin it has proven like in my mind the reason I started this business is medyo morbid. So I'll share it with you pa rin.
Sige.
It's like kasi my background is traditional business. So brick and mortar, kailangan physically nandun ka. Kaya isang dream ko is how to earn na kahit hindi ka pumasok ng Sabado, hindi ka mainitan sa araw. So isa pang thinking ko is paano kung wala magmamana ng business ko? Pag matanda na ako, hindi ko na siya magagawa.
Yeah.
So kaya ako gusto yung digital business kasi I was inspired by a guy. His name is John Morrow. Morrow. Jon yung first name. Ano siya? Wheelchair bound. Wheelchair bound. He's one of the top bloggers in the world.
Wow.
May time na pumunta siya ng Mexico kasi ang mahal nung nurse niya. But he was magaling siya. Nagbo-blog siya through voice. Then may software siya to write it.
Okay.
Eventually, he earns enough na nakabalik siya sa States, he can afford US healthcare and nabilhan pa yan ng kotse yung dad niya.
Wow.
Kotse or bahay. And inisip ko, kung ako, sabihin ko tumanda na ako or medyo hindi na ako physically as strong.
Yeah.
Ibig sabihin, this is a business that I can still run. Kahit
Tama.
siguro nasa deathbed ka. Pero yung morbid part. Diba? Kaya mo patakbuhin pa rin.
Okay.
Diba? And yun yung isang reason, that's why I'm investing time in this is hindi ko pa nga na-imagine tong pandemic eh. So, it seemed that nung nangyari to, business even grew. So, even kung bumalik ka sa GCQ, hindi ako mag-worry about employees na kailangan ng shuttle. Hindi ako kailangan mag-worry about may harang ako sa customer. Alam mo, lahat yun kasi like I know because with our traditional business, yun yung concern namin ngayon.
Tama.
So sa akin, it's very flexible, less stress sa utak. And actually, yung margin is good as well kasi digital naman eh. So if you have a physical book, every book na benta mo, kailangan bayaran mo yung printing, yung delivery. Yeah. But kung PDF siya, nasa hard drive mo lang.
Oo nga.
Right? So I would start that business, especially that ganun yung trend din globally, online learning, etc. Even in schools.
Tama.
Di ba? Parang mga bata ngayon, online learning din yung option right now.
Yeah.
So paglaki nila, matututo sila that online learning is kind of the normal thing. Sa atin, hindi pa eh.
Yeah.
School, di ba? School work. Ngayon yung generation ngayon, masasanay na with online learning. And if you have online courses, digital products, it's gonna be natural na for them to consume that. Hindi na sila skeptical kasi that's what they've grown up with. So sa akin siguro, if I were to restart, I will still sell information products and use emails to sell them.
Nice, ang galing. Thank you very much. Hindi mo lang sinagot, binigay mo pa yung reason, binigay mo pa ng vision na yun nga, this is really a more sustainable, timeless product no, when you do digital. And that's why a lot of people are really interested in how to really make money online or digitally. But sometimes, katulad ng sinabi mo, maybe they're just concerned baka scam or baka wala lang mag-guide sa kanila. And maybe that you can be one of the coaches that they can consider guiding them 'Di ba? Actually, we can partner kasi what I'm doing is I'm giving them different business opportunities and then you do the email marketing, how to market
Right.
that. Kasi 'di ba iba yung ito yung meron ka ng negosyo, ang problema wala ka namang kliyente. 'Di ba? So, and that's your expertise. Ako naman, I look at different opportunities for people to really, inspire them na maraming opportunity. And that's why we have this
Right.
interview, no? So,
Right.
sometimes, yun nga, katulad nga nun, sabi mo, si Julian, he does your Facebook ads, di ba?
Yeah.
So, meaning talagang collaboration. You cannot do it alone. We as
Mm.
entrepreneurs, we can help one another and even
Right.
outsource one another, di ba?
Right.
Ganon. So,
Right.
yun, Alan, thank you very much for your time. I'm sure this is really so much value. Hindi mo lang kinuwento yung life story mo, but you really have given so much tips. And we're so excited to even learn from your crash course, di ba? And I hope we can have another session, di ba? So that we can teach really people about internet marketing or email marketing, and then they can learn from that. Probably if in the future they can join your courses as well. Because even ako, I really want to learn from you. So thank you very much, Alan. Guys, if you like this video, kindly comment down what are the things that you've learned with Alan and this video. And also don't forget to subscribe in my YouTube channel. Share this video to your friends, tag them so that they will benefit from it as well. And don't forget to follow us in Facebook. I'm DJ Dimaliuat on Facebook. Si Allan Ngo. Join his Facebook group as well. Again, thank you very much, guys. Share this video. See you around. And see you again soon. Goodbye.